You want to Keith Lee said you wrong. Boy, bye. Keith Lee called me a liar. He said I lied. When? You misconstrued something that he said. Let me go.
Blue Commentary. Burgundy Commentary. Comment Blue Commentary. Comment Burgundy Blue Commentary. Blue Commentary. Burgundy Commentary. Commentary.
Y'all, sadly, that was when Trey was on live, and oh my goodness, Keith Lee had just dropped the video about Sweetly Seasoned. Welcome back to Burgundy Blue Commentary. You guys, I really hope that Sweetly Seasoned figure herself out. And you know what, Trey, you're gonna have to leave your mama where she at this point if you want to rebuild. I don't know why Sweetly Seasoned won't issue and Trey a public loud apology, like they loudly said that Sherrell didn't deserve that money. Anyway, I digress. Today, what I want to talk about is the positive things that came out of the Sweetly Seasoned debacle. One of them, y'all, we got to give a round of applause to Sherrell. So it was this other company. They were getting some of the backlash of Sweetly Seasoned because their name was similar. So Charelle took time out of her day, her schedule, brought her kids down. You know, the kids they said that she didn't have custody of. They tried to degrade her that way. Instead of the situation at hand, give me my brother money. But I digress. She took time out of her schedule and she made content, and she even got this place donations and lots of customers. Let you listen.
What up, y'all? I got an update for you. Now, it's not an exact update because there was some other stuff going on the outside, but let me give you a small recap. So a lot of y'all know I had an incident with another food truck and things just went left, and a lot of people started to leave reviews in my defense to try and factor out the good and the wrong, whatever. So this company called Seasoned Street Food was accidentally caught in the crossfire. A lot of people went looking for the other company and landed on this one and took their 5-star rating down to a 3-star rating, and it actually made the Dallas Morning News. So when I woke up this morning and I seen this, I've been tagged in it, and I'm like, yo, this is my fault, and not my fault, dang, I shouldn't have said nothing. It was my fault because when I said something, a lot of people trying to defend me, they ended up going in the wrong direction. So I took it upon myself and I said, book it. We're going to get dressed. We're going to go down there and we're going to have fun and we're going to enjoy them. But before we did that, I reached out to the owner of the company. I talked to him. His name is Jonathan. He's so sweet. His wife is so sweet. That's them up there. And I let him know, hey, I sincerely apologize. I did not expect this to happen. I've never even heard of you guys, but I want to do my part and make it right. Me and my platform, we're going to come down there and we're going to support you. He was just like, you don't have to do that. It's not your fault. They were very, 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 very you don't have to do that. So outside all of that, I told him I was going to pull up. So we pulled up to the spot, I go live. They coming out. They bringing us food. We trying everything, sampling. They cooking, da-da-da-da-da. He springs up on me whoever you bring out or whatever this turns out to be, I just want you to know that all the food is free. Y'all gonna come here, y'all gonna eat, y'all gonna laugh, y'all gonna party, y'all gonna drink, all of that for free. So I'm like, okay, what? But my goal was I need to give you something more than just the live gifts, my bad. I need to give you something more than just a donation I'm gonna give you out of my pocket type of thing, right? So I went on the platform and you guys showed y'all motherfucking tail. Y'all helped me raise $39.25.56 on Cash App. Disregard this right here. This was after the fact because they told me I can go get me something to drink. Whatever. On the live gifts, y'all raised $145. Y'all raised X amount of dollars on Venmo, and then there was some people there in person tipping in cash. So with that being said, I want to say thank you guys for standing beside me, standing behind me while I went out into the street and we corrected this. All the people that came out and supported me, I really appreciate y'all, and all of y'all that were on the live and y'all stayed there. All 4,000, 5,000 of y'all, I humbly appreciate y'all. Seasoned Street Food, I hope I did my part in showing you guys how apologetic I am about the situation. I hope I did my part in bringing out the city and we all come together to support y'all. And I hope y'all understand that I did not build my platform to be negative and to go and attack people for no reason at all. I sincerely and humbly Thank you guys for allowing me to come out and be a part of your establishment, being a part of your marketing team, even if it's only for tonight. And remember, like I said, if you need me, I'm only a call away.
That's what I'm talking about, Sherrell. Making a negative situation positive. Good for you. You guys follow Sherrell on her TikTok. It's linked in my description box below. I thought that was awesome. I don't think that's a clout thing at all. And she did not have to do that. So I saw her gifting them. She brought more of her following out. And I said people are hashtagging the Sherrell effect. And that is awesome. Okay, let's look at this bakery that Keith Lee visited and how the Keith Lee effect affected them.
It's been 4 days since the Keith Lee effect here happened. Now, I promise you, I think they bought the paint off the wall. I did see a little scuffle over there, and I think they got the paint. I'm looking for whoever got my paint. They bought everything. And that's not a small feat. That wasn't easy because we were way prepared. 92 pans plus of slices. It's serious. It's serious. Nothing's left. Don't get excited. Those are candles. Don't get excited. They're just candles. I'll see you on Tuesday. And please prepare yourself for Wing Wednesday because it's going down again.
Y'all, Keith Lee came and showed out, and I'm gonna let you hear a little bit of what Keith Lee did for her business, but that food looks so good. And I think she was been open 22 years.
My name is Nikki Jackson. I'm the owner of Absolute Little Cakes and Catering. I have sweet potato thing. It's waiting for you. Where you at? Hurry up, because I'm a bug you until I hug you.
She said she was gonna bug me until she hugged me. She ain't gotta bug me no more. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10. We spent $13. The name of this place is Absolutely Edible Cakes. We in Rowlett, Texas. My family said the customer service was really good. I'm excited. I'm gonna show you everything I got and we gonna try it and rate it 1 through 10. A personal size sweet potato thing and a personal size red velvet cake. I've been wanting to meet Auntie since we got here. Now she got a sweet potato thing that can serve 12 people, but we got the personal size. So we did a little bit of research. A sweet potato thing, to our knowledge, is a sweet potato pie, but with her twist on it. So instead of regular crust, it's graham cracker crust. And I don't know what other additions, but we about to find out. Oh, so she made a full pie, and then for the individual, okay, look at that. She broke it down. This portion is $5. I'm not mad at that, because if it's a homemade cake and she got to make every cake by hand, I'm not exactly sure what this is, but I'm excited. Look how thick that crust is. It feels heavy.
What's that thing? What's that thing?
Brown sugar, cinnamon, graham cracker crust, a little bit of salt, a little bit of 9.1. That's the third time I done gave a sweet a 9, and all 3 of them in Texas. In my opinion, this is not overly sweet. It's sweet potato pie, but it's like she auntie. That's the only way I can describe it.
Yeah.
This auntie sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
I've never had a sweet potato pie that tastes like this, but I like it a lot. Like a lot. You gotta try this, mama.
It's not a pie crust.
It's not a pie crust.
Yeah, and it makes it better too because you get more crust. It's a
And I
ratio.
get more potato.
Did she
I
beat
take some
Patty?
cinnamon. Oh, she beat
Yeah, she
Patty.
definitely beat Patty.
Oh, you need to go and get up in there to Walmart, try one of them, but she beat Patty.
Yeah, she did.
It seemed like she making all of those by hand.
She put her foot in there.
You can see how it came back to me.
We got to get it.
It's the red velvet. It's a lot of icing on here, like a lot. I'm afraid this is gonna be too sweet for me. It's delicious. It's sweet though. It's real sweet. It's icing to cake ratio. I'm not a huge fan of because it's a lot of icing. But if you a fan of sweets and you a fan of cake, this moist too. I'll eat a little more of it. It's moist. Like, look at that cake. The cake by itself is a 9. So it's the icing that I'm not a huge fan of. Icing is where all of the sugar is. The cake by itself, I give it 9. The icing with the cake, I give it 7.5. That's fantastic.
And it's cold.
It's
I
real
love
cold.
a cold red velvet. I'm going 9.4.
You about to eat that whole thing.
They said personal.
Overall, we about to go in there and talk to Auntie. Again, no promises, but it might get a little bit crazy, especially for that sweet potato thing.
It's the perfect size.
Yeah.
Put it in your pocket and go.
I need the whole pie.
Auntie, I appreciate the invite, and I thank you for having us. Before we left, we went and had a conversation with Auntie, and as soon as we walked in, she freaked out. But I got the honor to sit in a chair that was reserved for me, and what I didn't expect is we ended up sitting there talking for 4 hours. She told me her whole story. God is amazing.
Right. Hi, y'all. How y'all doing? Come on. Come on. I appreciate you. I thank you.
Okay, you said you were gonna bug him till you
You ain't gotta bug me no more. I appreciate you. God is working. He's doing what he's supposed to do when he's supposed to do. There ain't no mistake that I'm here. I appreciate
It's
you.
my lipstick on.
You make that by hand, don't you? I know you did.
I created the recipe.
I know you did. I can take it. That's some recipes. If I tell you, I got it.
Before I even tell you. You know, I've been open 22 years, but you know, after you've been open a while and you know, in Rowlett, you know, it's kind of, people still in Rowlett say, I didn't even know you were here. I would bake up desserts and then I would trash desserts. I trash cookies. How many dozen cookies we trashed just today?
How many sales did you say you had today?
Oh, how many sales did I have today? One.
We're gonna leave you with $4,000.
We left for a $4,000 tip. We paid for the first 100 sweet potato thing slices for anybody that comes. The first 100 is on us. God is amazing.
I'm going to cruise.
And all I can say is I pray and I hope after this, you reach your target audience. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
I wanted to upload that because a lot of you in my comment section say you don't have TikTok. So I'm going to make sure I put the link below so you can see some more of the restaurants that he reviewed. You guys, doesn't that just feel good? Doesn't that make you feel good? Oh my goodness. Just think about it. She was saying she was trashing her desserts. Like they weren't selling. She just got rid of them. And now she's selling out. And she was way prepared. So way before she found out if Keith Lee was going to come. So she took a risk and he came. My goodness, y'all. There we have it. Some feel good moments came out of this. There's more I'll share with you later. Let me know your thoughts below. We'll go live later tonight. No, I'm sorry. Tonight I can't go live because it's the Grammys. So I have to put that review up later. But let me know your thoughts. What do you think about the Keith Lee effect? And did you think it was probably a lesson that had to be learned for I hate to bring it back to that, but back to Sweetly season. Was it a lesson that they had to learn, or was it karma or something that had to happen? I'm just still trying to put my finger on it that it ended up the way it did. As always, make sure you take care of yourself and each other. Bye.